she said to me, Heather, you have a lot of energy rolling through you on a daily basis. And that makes sense. I mean, I do mediumship readings, I do brain spotting, I do Reiki. I'm in a lot of people's energies all day long, social media, etc. And I really appreciated her saying that. And it made me think more about boundaries. And with that, just being able to really witness, like, what do boundaries do? So what boundaries are protecting your energy. What boundaries are doing is really helping you to be able to, one, not be taken advantage of. Boundaries really help us to show other people what we're expecting. Boundaries really help us to be able to maintain a certain level, a certain energy level, a certain way of being able to have a certain amount of energy, because we only have so much energy every day, right? And boundaries really help to be able to have limits. And having limits is a good thing, just because sometimes if we don't have limits, then we overexert ourselves, or then it's just too much. Limits are a good thing. Limits are a really good thing. So I have recently noticed, and I feel like just being able to notice, like, throughout the years, different times that I've put boundaries up, and it's a good thing. Like, it's almost like these are my expectations, and it's respect. It's respect. Having boundaries is respect for you and respect for the other person. And one of my dear friends said to me recently, she said, it was so sweet, she goes, you know what, when you do boundaries, you're showing love to both yourself and to the other person. And you're also allowing for that other person to recognize that they can do this on their own. Like, you're giving them almost like this, like, kudos, like, I believe in you. I'm going to put this boundary on you, and whatever is being limited, if it's, time or whatever this is, I know you can take care of yourself. So she said it's being very loving and very compassionate to both yourself and this other person. And I thought, I love that. I'm loving it. And so with this, just being able to witness, like, what do people do with your boundaries? And what people do with your boundaries speaks volumes of them. Okay, so if you put a boundary up and the person's like, yeah, no problem. I mean, you say it's this time and I went over that time, and next time I won't go over that time. Yep, no problem. Or it could be that somebody may ask for something and it almost feels like a little bit out of, like, gosh, it seems like that. Actually, I think we need to do it this way, like, for whatever you're asking for, or even if you say no, that's a boundary. And with this, what we're looking at here is that with those boundaries, that is being very loving to both. And how the person perceives or takes the boundary really speaks volumes of them. Don't take that on. So if that person does not like that boundary and they decide to leave, or they decide to stop speaking to you, or they decide that they can't handle that boundary, that's okay. And that's on them. Okay?